an idea. Does the internet need its own time zone? Hi, my name is Emily and this is Blink Pop Shift. The internet is worldwide in every time zone with people pouring in at every hour of the day. But we still don't have a great system for coordinating online activity. Sure, time zone conversions aren't that difficult, but they were designed to keep the concept of noon aligned with the sun overhead and not for a society that regularly communicates across oceans. In fact, other than maybe the International Space Station, the internet is the first place where the way we count time could be entirely separate from the rhythms of our natural world. But for some agrarian reason, we are stuck using real-world time zones in a place where the sun never sets, or rises, or where there's any sun at all. And yes, the internet is not a place, it's a network, but what are you, formatist? Networks deserve time zones too. One advantage of using standard internet time would be scheduling online events and meetings would be simple, because internet time would be the same all around the world. No more conversion and no more daylight savings time mucking everything up. But I hear you saying it's always midnight somewhere, so someone's current time zone is going to be aligned with internet time no matter when we start the clock. So to give the fewest people the advantage of syncing up with the internet, it should align with the least populated time zone, UTC plus 13, out in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, along that jagged coast of the international dateline. But then I thought, if the internet has its own time zone, why not go the extra step and give it awesome metric time as well? As you might know from a certain Vlogbrothers video, base 60 time confuses the best of us. It makes adding and subtracting time more difficult than normal numbers. It means that time is on a different base than all of our other scientific units. Warning, numbers and units ahead, everybody panic. So here's my plan. Why not just divide the day into 1,000 equal pieces? Let's call one piece a blink. What? Scientists and mathematicians name stuff after themselves all the time. I'ma do it too. That makes one blink about 86.5 seconds in old time. And yeah, that's what I'm calling it now, old time. What do we want? Metric time! When do we want it? This blink. Get it? Okay, so if a day is 1,000 blinks and we want to be all standard and metric about it, then that means a day would be called a kiloblink, which is awesome. And what would our other units be? 1,000 blinks a kiloblink, 100 blinks a hectoblink, and 10 blinks a decablink. Say that 10 times fast. Now we have some day, hour, and minute-like units of time. We could even notate time online like any Twitter handle, counting up the blinks past midnight. Current time as of making this video, at 374. And in 3 hectos, when I'm done editing it, it will be at 674. Then, after I worked all of this out, I of course found this. Swatch internet time. It was a system developed by Swatch back in the 90s as a metric replacement for old time. They also divide the day into 1,000 parts and they call each of their units a beat. Stupid Swatch, always scooping me on fancy new internet time. Harumph. But what do you think? Does the internet deserve its own time zone? And how would you feel about switching to metric time online? As always, thank you for watching and I will see you on Tuesday.
Is the show really over?
And scream footnote, yeah! I just found one theory on why time might be base 60 for minutes and seconds and base 12 for hours. There's this traditional counting system where you use your thumb to count off each one of the bones in your other fingers. So here's a day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. That blew my mind. And if that's not cool enough for you, here's 1 minute. If you count off 12 onto one hand and you do it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, you get 60. What? How cool is that?